Episode 6. The opening of a new server is always a major event. What would have been an ordinary day was transformed by the launch of Server 10, keeping the happy internet cafe packed and bustling even at this hour. The entire place looked like a private session for the new server players. Everyone had the login screen open, their cursors hovering over the still, grayed out Server 10, poised and ready. They'll be racing for the level rankings, fighting for server, first dungeon clears, and battling to set new speedrun records. There's so much for players to do. This is what makes pioneering so thrilling, Chen Guo thought, gazing at the customers, feeling the infectious energy. But when she glanced back, yet Ye Xiu remained there, leisurely picking at his shredded vegetables. Utterly unmoved by the atmosphere, he really lacked the makings of a true pioneer.
What are you doubting for?
Chen Guo seemed even more anxious than the person involved. What's the rush? Ye Xiu's calm was genuine, not an act. There's no denying that Glory's marketing and operations were a huge success, making its players care about the game's competitive rankings like never before. These things rely on genuine skill, not something you can just buy or luck your way into. But for a seasoned veteran like Ye Xiu, who had already claimed every top honor Glory had to offer, these things seemed rather mundane. But seeing the murderous look on Chen Guo's face, Ye Xiu figured he'd better show the boss some respect, and finally deigned to put down his bowl. He sat down at a computer with obvious reluctance.
Damn, it's like I forced him to play. What kind of person is this?
Chen Guo grumbled in exasperation from behind Ye Xiu. The other staff members at the internet cafe snickered to themselves. They were starting to realize this new manager seemed a little different today. To so casually leave their boss, Miss Chen Guo, speechless, that's no ordinary feat. Chen Guo sat down at the machine next to Ye Xiu and logged into her character, Misty Cloud. The player populations in the other 9 major servers hadn't diminished much with the opening of the 10th. This was especially true for the older servers. The simple fact was, building up a Glory account was no easy feat. Chen Guo's Dancing Rain Smoke had taken 5 years just to become a standout among the average players. Who would be willing to just throw it away? Besides, in the end, everyone will be aiming for the shared map across all 10 servers, the Heavenly Domain. And the Heavenly Domain isn't just a map. It was practically a whole new world. Its map is vast, larger than the combined ordinary worlds of 5 major servers. Here, you'll find more challenging dungeons, more powerful gear, and rarer materials. It's a place of freer competition, where true masters inevitably meet in the Heavenly Domain. This is the ultimate proving ground for players. The clock was ticking down to 0. 10 seconds left. Someone in the internet cafe couldn't help but start a countdown, and the voices grew louder and louder. When the final shout erupted, the 10th server flashed in the login window, its grayed out state now gone. The entire internet cafe moved in perfect unison. As one, they slotted their account cards into the readers and clicked on Server 10. Chen Guo turned her head to look at Ye Xiu. The sight nearly made her spit blood. While everyone else was scrambling to log into the game, this guy had opened a web page and was browsing it, utterly at ease. He glanced up and saw it was a guide for the newbie quest line.
You don't even know how to do this.
You need to read a guide for this.
If it weren't for that genuine hand card.
Chen Guo would never believe this guy had 10 years of online gaming experience.
It's been years since I've touched this newbie stuff. How am I supposed to remember it?
Ye Xiu said unhurried.
Have you never mentored a rookie? Never given pointers to a newbie? You really have no sense of public duty in that regard.
I don't have the time.
People who have no time don't play games. People who play games are just killing their spare time. I'm busy playing the game.
What about your job?
Playing games.
Oh, a pro gamer, huh? And a pretty high. Level 1 at that.
Oh, pretty high. Level, huh? A pro gamer. Retired. I bet. How'd you know that?
Obviously, at your age.
So that's why you took him down in just over 40 seconds. So it was a pro. Level player, just a half-baked one.
A half-baked amateur.
I know all the famous pro players. Yeshu.
Humph, I've never heard of him. If he's not a half-baked amateur, then what is he?
So that's how it is.
Cut that. Actually, you didn't retire. You were cut from the team because you couldn't compete for a spot, right? Sorry about that.
Chen Guo realized her words had struck a nerve.
Don't lose heart. 25 isn't too old. Train hard, and you can fight your way back in.
That's the plan.
If that day ever comes.
I'll have a favor to ask of you. What is it? An autograph.
Why wait for that day?
I'll sign it for you right now.
Get over yourself. Who wants your autograph? I'm asking you to get my idol's autograph for me. Alright, who is it? 什么人家 Q 所 Might be a bit tricky. That guy loves playing the mysterious card. I said so.
Ye Xiu was on the verge of tears. Comrade Ye Qiu is chatting with you face to face right now, sis.
Yeah, that's right. He almost never shows his face.
I mean, you're a half-baked amateur, but you're still in this scene. How do you not know this?
Of course I know. Well, I'll let you in on a secret. I'm actually Ye Tiu.
Oh, really? Ha. Well, I'll tell you a secret too.
Actually, I'm Sima Shang.
Alright, I really am Sun Mo Chang. I'm done. I won't argue with you anymore. Go read your guide.
Chen Guo waved a hand, no longer getting worked up over Ye Qiu's unhurried pace. This guy had been in the pro scene. Even if he was washed up, did he really need her to worry about him? But as her gaze returned to her own screen, Chen Guo couldn't help but add.
Nila. Actually, if there's anything you don't understand about the beginner quests, you can just ask me.
I want to focus on researching and completing only the quests that reward attribute points and skill points.
Then it'd be faster to just run a dungeon. Right? That's more like a veteran's thinking. But you don't need to figure it out yourself.
Just flip to the last page of that guide you read. Alright, Ye Qiu said, flipping to the last page. A wave of chagrin washed over him. Of course, he thought. The newbie quests hadn't changed in a decade. That stuff had been picked apart by players down to the bone. A mindset like his, focusing only on worthwhile quests, was standard practice for seasoned players. Of course, someone would have compiled a guide for it. Right before him was exactly the kind of guide he needed. Ye Xiu immediately prepared to follow it and claim the quest. Tears instantly welled up in his eyes. He was the man hailed as the glory textbook, yet here he was, following a newbie guide to complete beginner quests. How utterly humiliating was that?